Welcome back to Giant Monster Games. My name is Adrian. We are playing some, what are we playing today? We're playing Soulflayer Combo. I'm not sure why I had a brain fart on that. I've been playing this deck for all morning. And this is a fan-frickin-tastic hand. This is like the god hand for this version of the deck. Being able to have a discard engine, being able to have a second discard engine, and having a Soulflayer in hand, and also having the red mana and a black mana for turn 2, so we can play this guy on turn 3. Obviously, I would love if this was black and red mana, but beggars can't be choosers. Not saying that I'm begging, but I'm definitely choosing to I'm definitely choosing to beg. Is that how that goes? Not sure. Ooh, Ghor-Clan Rampager. Very exciting. I think we go like this. Phoenix Rampager? Yeah, I think those guys can go. Ship it to our opponent turn. We could have kept the Phoenix in hand and theoretically played it on turn 3 if we didn't get anything else better. The problem is on turn 3 we're going to be playing, or turn 2 we're playing this, no matter what. The next turn after that it'll be something else. So, something else being either a forest or, yeah, forest or something else. And it is blue something or other. Opponent playing a budget deck as well. So, yes. Well, let's play the forest. Just play it as is and ship it to opponent's turn. Playing a turn off here. Playing a turn off. Ideally, having mana that is producing... I mean, if this was a black-red land, and this was a... well, could be green or black-green land, we could have actually played this. Oh, it's... We're playing against either... I'm assuming we're playing against a goblin deck. A blue-red goblin deck at that. Ooh, that's exciting. Makes me excited. I love seeing weird decks. Playing against your, like, standard, like, this is an extremely difficult deck to play against. Not always fun. Playing against decks where you're like, oh, I have no clue what's going to happen. Yeah, let's find out. Way more exciting for me. I hope it's way more exciting for you guys as well. I'm assuming this is literally why you guys watch the channel. Is you're like, let's play interesting, fun decks. Ooh. Huh. Well, this makes things a little bit more difficult. Just slightly more difficult, though. Yes. So, I think we're going to go like this. Play this guy. Ship it to our opponent's turn. I'm doing this because we're going to Grisly Salvage. We're just waiting another turn. It's going to be turn 4 Soulflayer. And we might even eat the Phoenix so it gets haste. Maybe. Flying in haste. The opponent gets yet another goblin. Yet another goblin. If we were on the draw, if our opponent was playing first, I would be much more concerned. Ooh, it is definitely a budget goblin deck. I personally don't like Goblin Warchief. For the record, do not like Goblin Warchief. I don't think you need to make your goblin spells cheaper. I don't think you need it. In my non-professional making jank deck experience, it doesn't actually help that much. The haste is nice, but I would rather play, instead of him, I would rather play Goblin Rabblemaster. Which, I mean, is a little more expensive than him, obviously, but... Here I am talking to you guys about how much I don't like this card, and I just don't play Grisly Salvage. That's the thing that happens once in a while. Well, let's play it on our first main phase. Maybe we'll draw into something exciting. Maybe. Probably not. At least you have a second Soulflayer, which is nice. Double Soulflayers. And Soulflayer, Lotleth Troll, Phoenix. Those are cards. Very interesting cards at that. Well, I think we just keep all of the Soulflayers. And then we take a bunch of damage next turn. 2, 3, 4, probably going to be more. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have kill on us. If I wouldn't have messed that up, we would have actually been able to... Oh, we would have not been able to play the Soulflayer, but we would have got to Sylvan Caryatid, which would have guaranteed the next turn we would have actually been able to play Soulflayer. Sad day for me. Sad day for me. Budget mana bases are out to get us. Sometimes this deck performs. Not always this version. And Goblin Electromancer, which is, I'm assuming, the sole reason why he's playing this version of the deck. So it's going to be what, 2... Yeah, I have no response to this. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. I guess I'm not really sure why he needs Goblin Electromancer. Like, what is he playing? Like, do you really need to make your, like, dragon fodder cheaper? I don't think you really do. Chromanticore. Next question. Do I not die? If we need to draw into a black mana source. It's literally our only out right now. Hey, we got one. And you go away. And do I also get rid of him? Indeed. I think we do. And I think we're going to play the Soulflayer now. Okay, so we're going to get Hexproof. We're going to take the one that gives it Flying First Strike, Life Trample. And we also want Indestructible and Double Strike. And then we can just grab whatever else. Oh, and Haste. We want Haste. So we're going to eat one of the Phoenixes. One of the Phoeni. Right? That's the singular. Phoenix, plural. Phoeni. It's not a case. It's like moose. Moose is plural for moose. And we don't have the red mana to pay for that yet, so we're not going to pay for it. We will, though, attack with our Soulflayer. Gaining 8 life. He's indestructible, hexproof. Opponent can't do much to him at this point. And we can chump block for days, gaining a bunch of life as we chump block. This might be enough to turn it around. We'll see. He needs a board wipe in order to get rid of this guy at this point. Either that or he needs an insane combat trick. The most insane of combat tricks. So despite me complaining about like the mana base and me just misplaying and we still managed to get there on the Soulflayer, which is nice. Took a while. And we have other Soulflayers. Do we need to play them? Do we have anything we can do? I mean, we can give it... Not really. We need to throw more stuff into the graveyard. Which we have a Faithless Looting. We could actually play Faithless Looting. Our opponent is thinking, can he deal with this guy? I mean, if he attacks him with everything, we are actually going to gain more life than he does. So, does he see that? He doesn't. Doesn't do it. Okay, well, I mean, that's okay, because it's going to be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which... I gain more life than that. I actually will net 2. So, yeah. Oh, no, sorry, I technically did lose life. No, I didn't. Did I? Yes, no, I lost 1 life. Ooh, so much life lost. Because we only do 1 damage. Okay. So the slow grind downward. So I lost 2 life. So that 13, and because this guy kills it on the first strike damage, I don't get to deal the second strike, the regular damage. Which means I only gained 1 bout of lifelink. But we did get rid of his guy that makes his goblin spells cheaper, which I don't know if it's necessary, and it means whatever he plays doesn't get haste anymore. Simian Spear Guide goes to the exile zone, so he is going to get an extra mana from something or other. Oh, look at that. Virus protection. You see that? Virus protection. There's updates ready for my computer. Get out of here. Gotta love it. It's like they say, when there are too many updates, none of them matter. It's not really what they say, but... Ooh! Create X Goblin tokens where X is the number of goblins you control. You should have played that before you attacked. That is unacceptable. That is a super misplay on our opponent's part there. Well, I think we just Faithless Looting here. See what we get. So pitching both Lotleth Trolls, I guess. And then we're going to try Faithless Looting again. Trying to draw into stuff that is more relevant, so I can attack actually with the both two Soulflayers is what I want. Haste doesn't really help us. Doesn't really help us. Difficult situation. Difficult situation indeed. I think we're going to pitch one of the Soulflayers, and I think we pitch the other Lotleth Troll. Lotleth Troll. I think. It's a hard one. It's a hard nut to crack here. Alright, well, go to combat. We're not going to pay for the Phoenix because we don't have red mana. Because we're digging for other stuff. We're actually digging stuff. Well, I was trying to dig for stuff to play a second Soulflayer. But it didn't happen. And at this point, I think it's going to be... play the Bomat Courier as a chump blocker. And then it's going to be holding onto our pants and playing Grisly Salvage on our opponent's end step. I think that's what it's going to have to be. It's kind of the has-to-be plan here. Yes. Yes, indeed. So opponent has one turn. One turn. We'll see. Rampaging Goblin. That's fine. Again, all 7 of these goblins have summoning sickness, so which is why he should not have attacked with this guy. Silly opponent. Tricks are for kids. And tricks are for people that play combat tricks. Yeah, right? That's the saying. I don't think it is. I don't think any rabbit ran around and said, "Hey, tricks are for people that play combat tricks." I don't think that's the way the serial branding goes. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So it doesn't attack in. Okay, so we're going to salvage. Zang zang. I don't really know how he doesn't not die on our next turn. Maybe something I don't know. These are all awesome cards to discard. Let's take the swamp. Less land seems nice for me. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's play the Soulflayer at this point. And we get to... Okay. So we're going to give him like all the keywords again. Minus Hexproof. He doesn't have Hexproof this time. Or Indestructible, technically. But he does have Double Strike, Flying, First Strike, Lifelink. All the fun stuff. Go to combat. Do I pay for this? Nope, because our opponent scoops it up. Goes to sideboard. He wasn't expecting the double Soulflayer. 2 Soulflayers, 1 game. Seems really fun. And we need chump blockers and removal. I'm tempted to throw in Lingering Souls. So Rampager comes out. It's just not fast enough. Phoenix also is just not... It's not going to be worth it. We're against an aggro deck and it's just not fast enough. I mean, the haste is nice, but it's not going to be fast enough. We do need more lifelink because that's actually what's going to stabilize us. So Diana comes in, or Denitha? Denitha? I don't know. And I'm tempted to throw in Lightning Axe because it can target remove some of the stuff that I don't want to deal with. The other option is also throwing in Lingering Souls, which is they make chump blockers if we need them, which might not be a terrible thing. Might not be a terrible thing. I think the Lightning Axe is going to be better. I think Lightning Axe is marginally better in this case. Just marginally. Not a whole lot better. just marginally. And opening hand is a pile of hot garbage. No engine cards, all of the cards we want to discard. And no way of getting Lotleth Troll into play. So, no. No thanks. This is good. This is keepable. Traverse on top. Yeah, I can stay on top. Why not? Why not? I'm okay with Traverse. Traverse the, I don't know, Ulvenwald. Okay. See what our opponent's doing. Okay, so he's playing blue-red Goblins. But it's not like an aggro-style Goblins deck. I mean, it is obviously somewhat aggro. Any Goblins deck is going to be an aggro-style deck. But it's not like a hard, like really hard aggro deck. The thing is, all of our lands are coming into play tapped right now, which is not fun. Not fun at all. What is the most important things for us, though? I think... Playing Dragonskull Summit. As much as I would love to play this guy, I think Dragonskull Summit, because then we can turn 2 Grisly Salvage rather than turn 3 Grisly Salvage, which is less fun. Much, much less fun. Okay. Electromancer. So the few instant sorcery spells he casts cost less. I feel like, I don't know, I don't think that he needs Electromancer. If anything, I would have done Gutter Snipe if he has instant sorceries. I don't really remember seeing many instant sorceries. Don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it to splash blue for that guy. Faithless Looting is nice. Let's try the Faithless Looting. Let's see what we get. Because we have cards we can discard. We get another Faithless Looting. That's exciting. So you go away. If we throw away the Bomat Courier, then we have 3 types in our graveyard. Yeah. If we throw away a land, we have more. I think we're going to do that. Pitch a land. So we now have 1, 2, 3 types in our graveyard. If we play... I think we go this way. Play the Courier. Not actually going to attack with it, but it'll be there. And then if he does decide he wants to block for attack for any reason, we'll just chump block and lose this guy, which will then make our Traverse much more good for us. Much more good for us. English. Very, very much my first language here. It actually is my first language. I just happen to live and work in a place that speaks a lot of French. So you hear people speaking broken English all the time, and then you start speaking broken English yourself. Fun fact. Desperate Ritual. Okay. I mean, sure. I mean, he's playing like a Goblin Storm deck. And technically, Goblin Storm is sort of a thing. Sort of a thing. We'll see if everyone's playing Goblin Storm. I don't think he is. No, but he's going to play the Goblin War Chief, which is fun. Plays Dragon Fodder for 1. So, I mean, okay. I mean, he got some value off of that. So, go to combat, attack in. I mean, we could block 2 damage, or we could just kill one of his things. I think we just go like this. Oop, cancel. Go to blocks. Block step. Blocking. It's one of those things where, again, because, like, if you're playing... And that's one of the things that's nice about Arena, is it knows that you have no combat tricks, so it just says, okay, we'll go to blocks. Okay. Bomat Courier goes away. The Bomb Deliverer. Huh. So what we get? We can get Haste, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. I think we should go that route. I think we go that route. So, this is green. We go get a Soulflayer. Okay. make this big so you guys actually see what's going on. Soulflayer right here. And then we play said Soulflayer. And yeah, we get everything but the Faithless Looting, because we actually would like to potentially play the Faithless Looting again. So Soulflayer comes in with First Strike, Haste, Lifelink, and Vigilance, which is fun for me. So swinging for 4, which is pretty rad. Soulflayer. The one downside is he doesn't have Hexproof or Indestructible, so he could either bounce it with blue, or I guess double Lightning Bolt it is a thing. I don't know if he actually is gonna have that, but he could theoretically double Lightning Bolt. Okay. And then I think I'll go with the Vigilance as well. Because originally I was like, is Vigilance that worth it? Yeah, it is amazing. The fact that you can like swing it on your turn and still hold up a blocker every single turn is amazing. Oh yes, having all the keywords, super fun. Super fun. Soulflayer Combo. One of the combos that I quite enjoy playing. I would love to, I mean, I know I just made this deck. This deck is like literally like days old for me. But I would love to play the upgraded version of this. I would love to just like, okay, let's just make this a full-on, fully done deck. It would be super fun for me. Choose grid type. Draw a card for each of the cards. Okay, so he's going to draw a whole bunch of cards off of Goblins. That's kind of fun. 3 to draw 3 cards. I guess that's pretty... is that worth it? Pay 3 mana. In this case, pay 3 mana. Draw 3 cards. Nope. Our opponent doesn't have it. He decides to scoop the match. Well, this has been Soulflayer versus Goblins. Until next time, my name's Aiden. This is Giant Monster Games. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to game like a giant monster.
Thanks for watching the videos here on Giant Monster Games. If you want to support the channel directly, we now have a Patreon page which you can go and become part of the broader Giant Monster Games community. Additionally, if you want to see some other awesome videos, you can click right here or right here.